Result. This a tribute to all the ones who ran before me. Known as spit truth so y'all can understand his glory. This a tribute to all the ones who ran before me. Known as spit truth so y'all can understand his glory. This a tribute to all the ones who ran before me. Known as spit truth so y'all can understand his glory. This a tribute to all the ones who ran before me. Known as spit truth.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unsolicited, episode 40. I'm your host, the Evangelical Norm. Unsolicited is just that. It is my unsolicited opinion on stuff that I like. Music, movies, TV shows, books. Mostly, I've done a lot of Christian hip-hop because, again, that's where I live. That is what I love. And I really like to promote the guys who are doing really, really good lyrical theology, Christian worldview, encouraging, sometimes not so encouraging music, but real rap, right? So that's mainly what I do. We'll probably see a whole lot more expansion in doing movies and TV shows and in the coming future as I'm planning to, change up a little format and stuff like that. Just a few weeks down the road. So bear with me. We're going to see a whole lot more content coming out on Unsolicited rather than just, the Christian albums that I buy and hit every couple of weeks. Going to start seeing a whole lot more Unsolicited, I hope. Lord willing, we'll put it like that. So today we're going to take a look at, before I get into our album that we're going to review today, welcome everybody to Unsolicited on Gab TV. I'm starting to move most of my stuff over to the Gab platform. I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm not leaving Facebook. I'm not leaving any of these places until they kick me off. And if you watch any of my other podcasts, let me tell you, The Master's Dog, any of those ones, you'll see why there's definitely a possibility. I guess I just fly under the radar enough that nobody sees the stuff because I'm saying crazy, just the same kind of stuff that Steven Crowder and guys like that who have been demonetized and deplatformed are saying. I guess I just fly low enough under the radar that nobody's noticed me. But as you guys watch more and more of these and the subscriber count goes up, the more likely I am to pop up on someone's radar, and the sooner I end up forced over onto Gab TV. So this is the actual first podcast that I'm doing, just complete podcast. I did a welcome video the other day, but this is the first podcast on Gab TV. So welcome. I'm going to start migrating some of the stuff from YouTube. So there will be older episodes, but this is the first. And fitting that this is the first because we're going to talk about an album today from Military Mindset Productions. The homie Chris Huns, you can, catch up with him on Facebook, stuff like that. This is his very first production. This is his first attempt at putting out as an executive producer a full album. So props to that because let me tell you, this album, Behind Enemy Lines, it's available Bandcamp, Amazon, anywhere where you buy your music. You can pick up this album. It's available. It's been out for a couple of weeks. You would never think this was the first album that this guy's done. He said it, I kind of, talked to him a little bit the other day, Facebook and stuff, about the album as I bought it and was listening to it. And he was telling me, this is like 8 months in the making. And as he's learned over the time of doing it, honest opinion, no lie, I would put this album up against anything that's been put out by Christ-Centric, Wrath and Grace, any of those Reach records. What do I know about Reach records? I've never been a fan. But no, this is a really, really good album. He's got some really good guys on there to take a listen to. So here's the track list, and I don't know that picture is really, if you're able to see that real well. Let me see if we can just blow it up a little bit. See if you can see a little better. Still, okay, it's still kind of blurry. So it's a 9 we're going to get a better track list. Hold on. This is live podcasting, y'all. I don't do edits. I don't cut things out. When I hit the record button and then I talk, whatever comes out of my mouth is what comes out of my mouth. So what you see is what you get. Live podcasting, no edits. So we're just going to change up the track list, though, because there we go. I want you guys to see what is on this album and who is on this album. So Jay Johnson, Bars Only. Bars Only is an amazing track. And this album really kind of, as I'm listening to it, it brought back memories of, Bars Only took me back to Beat Street. I have to say it. And Chris it was funny, just a little interaction on Facebook. Chris posted that he was watching Beat Street, and I'm like, dude, this song, Bars Only, took me back to this movie. Just the scratching and the mixing on there is, I love me some DJ Average Joe. He's on the beginning, but man, I have not heard scratching like this on an album in a long time. Just the scratches that are in that Bars Only, it's a great track. D Black, Do It For The King. Honestly, I was just the other day, I'm going through my Bandcamp stuff and music, and I came up on one of D Black's old albums and started listening to it. And I'm like, man, where's he been? I'd like to see if he's doing anything new. And I'd like to see another solo album from him. But Do It For The King, probably between Bars Only and Do It For The King, would be my favorite tracks on this album. Wheat Bread is really catchy. Loved that one. Embers of Shrapnel. Swing the Example. Dude, we need to, every one of these dudes on here, we need to see more stuff. And I don't know if they're specifically working with Military Mindset now and if that's where they're all at. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more and more stuff coming out from Chris and the guys over there with Military Mindset. But this is, you would never think that this is his first attempt at doing an album and putting it out. Because it is, the production is good, the songs are good, the beats are good, and I'm a beat guy. I'm a guy that I'll lose, and that's the reason why it takes me so long to do reviews, because I want to hear lyrics, I want to hear what they're saying and stuff like that, but I can get so caught up in a beat that I don't listen to what they're saying. So I got to go back. Honestly, I probably listened to this album 40 times over the last 3 weeks, just in passing. So again, it takes some time to really get in and dig in and know what it is that you're listening to and what you're talking about. So with that, I want to play a clip of a song for you. Actually, I might play a couple of clips just to kind of give you a taste for what is going on here. So I should have got this ready. I'm going to go again. Live podcasting, getting ready. I gotta play a bit. I wasn't gonna play any of Bars Only. I was gonna leave that for you guys to go check it out on your own. But I gotta play a clip of it because this is, I love it. Just probably one of my top. I would put it in my top 50 songs of the past year. Actually, a little higher than that. I'd probably throw it in the top 25 songs of the last year, just individual songs off an album. So here is Jay Johnson. This is Bars Only.
Cheers. All glory to God. Bars Only. Jay Johnson.
How many real hip-hoppers in the place right about now? How many real hip-hoppers in the place right about now?
1, 2, 1, 2. Bars Only. Jay Johnson, the ghost. This here's Bars Only. Your bars phony if you chain and slaves. I'm free from cage, signed truly ancient of days. My pen to rage with range, cause vengeance is the Lord's. My vocal cord will strain while still on one accord. They bust guns and they songs and they lying. We bust guns and lust for funds and really dying. You trust them, they curse you, speaking death and heresy. I speak truth and love, you hate and wanna bury me. Can it be deceit of the devil? You see, I'm a rebel, no heat when I meddle. Level up, cause black lives matter. Man, all lives matter. My verbs no chatter. Scattered and tagged, chasing a bag of dead prezzies. The currency you spins a tree, your leaves heavy. The fact is, your racks is really changed. Really the values change while you screaming gang gang. Ducking shots and cops on blocks to maintain. Satan with the Birdman hand rub saying man. Yes man is what I cannot be. Injustice, I cannot breathe. Little kid with the glasses who cannot see. Trying to save dead people in these Philly streets. My sixth sense is telling me you thirst for a felony. Jail cells be yelling these famous good reverence. The thirst for a rap will crack your watermelon. And general stripes and hoods points to legends. In the information era, we blame the white man. MC like self-destruction, cram to understand. Historic.
All right, I'm gonna leave with that. I'm gonna leave you with that MC Light bar right there. And so, yeah. Again, you got to go check out this album. I want to play another clip of another song. One of my other favorites on here. I mean, there's only 9 songs on the album, so I mean they're like all my favorite. But again, Do It for the King, bars only. But I'd actually never heard of Joshua Penn before. This was the first time I'd actually seen his name, and I apologize if I'm behind the times and if I should have known more about this. But War Ready by Joshua Penn. Again, just another great track. So I'm going to play a little bit of it, and I'm going to leave you with that.
So much power in the word, yeah, the sword's heavy. Age of sensitivity, this world petty. Gotta stand firm by any means necessary. Critical times had to rise up. Remembering the reason that I signed up. Eternal state of mind till our time's up. Life too short, I know where I'm gonna wind up. I'm all in, no caution. The cost is my whole life and data forever. This showing constant. Where I'm supposed to be, stay on my pivot, stay responsive. To the Lord calls me to its harvest. Follow the boss code, the pot of them blotting my sins. Here to save lost souls, he is the power within. This ain't the time for pleasure but for prayer. This is a time for courage, not a fear. So stand firm while you here. Yeah, never coming down, only way is up. Got my head bowed, throwing prayers up. Pray over fear when I'm fed up. I'ma go through this fire with my head up. I'ma go through this fire with my head up. I'ma go through this fire with my head up. Pray over fear when I'm fed up. I'ma go through this fire with my head up.
All right, so there's War Ready. That's the 5th track on this album. Joshua Penn, Mouthpiece. I mean, you've heard Mouthpiece. You've heard Swinda Example. I hope you have. If you haven't, go catch up. But so, yeah, I mean, Chris came with a great group of artists on here. Some really good beats. Again, I would have never, if he hadn't told me this was his first time out, I would have never guessed it. I would have never guessed. This is a good album, and you guys got to go pick it up. You got to go get it. It's available again, Bandcamp. I think $8 or $9, $10 maybe on Bandcamp. You can go throw down $10, even if it's only $8. Go throw down $10 on Bandcamp and support our brothers who are putting out really good Christian hip hop. And and that way we just the more we're willing to support. Don't stream it. Go buy it. Let me climb up on the soapbox and do what I do. Go buy this album. Take a little bit of money out your wallet, aside from your subscription service to Amazon or whatever you stream everything on, and put some real money in these guys' pockets so they can continue to do what they do. Keep supporting this stuff so they can, I mean, these guys make nothing off of streaming. Barely anything. But Bandcamp is probably, that's why I push Bandcamp so much. I ain't getting no kickbacks or anything from Bandcamp. But from talking to guys like Stract and Ivy and stuff like that, Bandcamp is where the artist gets the most bang for your buck. And Bandcamp is the only place that I've gone to where, and again, this is not patting myself on the back. I'd say this because I want to support these guys. But if an album is $10, you can pay $12. You leave a tip at a restaurant when you've got good service and good food, leave a tip for these guys. Seriously, if it's 15%, 20%, a little added extra on top for the quality of the album. And that's why I put this stuff out and let you listen to a little bit of it so you know that it's not just garbage. I'm not going to push out garbage. I honestly, if it's an album that I don't like, I probably just ignore it, unless, of course, it's heretical, which I'd probably end up doing that over on the Master's Dog podcast. Stay tuned. There are some upcoming. So, but yeah, head over to Bandcamp, Amazon, anywhere where you buy music and buy, let me not eat the microphone there, buy the music. Buy it. So these guys make some better money off of it than just streaming it. So there, I'm going to climb back down off my soapbox again and let you guys stop listening to me and go listen to this album. Go check it out. Go buy it. Support our brothers who are making good, solid lyrical theology, good, solid, positive Christian worldview hip-hop. And as always, preach the gospel at all times. Use words. They're necessary. And until next time, Soli Deo Gloria.